Hello, my witchy friends. Today I have for you a little tea collection and brewing video because one of the most important things that every witch does is drink a couple of little herbal concoctions now and then. It's all about ritual. Finding moments of peace in the everyday. To start, I have my boxed teas. So we'll kind of go from one category to the other. So this is my Wonderland tea. And it's the official unbirthday tea, of course. And it's by Disney Parks. So it's pretty hard to get your hands on it. But I love it. I really savor it because I don't know when I'll be able to get some more. Just open it up here. And each sachet has that beautiful art on it. It's mango, kind of a mango flavor, the Mad Tea Party blend. And I highly recommend it if you're going to the parks. To get yourself a box. There's sets of them as well. They're really delicious. Just really nice black tea. And then another favorite of mine is this Yogi green tea kombucha. And it's just a green tea with like very citrusy undertones. It's really nice with a little bit of honey. Look at the sachet here. Yeah, it's a very simple green tea, but I really love it. Close this up. And then Kuzmi tea, very similar to the Yogi tea, but a little higher end, less of a grocery store tea. And this one's called Baby Detox. And it has kind of a grapefruit flavor. You can see when you open the box that it isn't paper wrapped. It's just in plastic with a little mesh sachet. And you can really see what's inside of it because of that. Just close that up. Muslin tea bags, that's what it is, not mesh. Muslin. And I have spearmint tea here by Traditional Medicinals, which is one of those mainstay grocery store brands. And I feel like every mom had Traditional Medicinals in their cupboard. It's kind of like the upset stomach tea. But spearmint is kind of nice. It's a little different than peppermint. And it's good for an upset stomach as well. Put that back in there. And then we have a little Polish tea. This one's called Imbir. And this one I get at a little Polish deli. They have all sorts of teas. And I really love going in and seeing what they've got. But this one has like pear and strawberry and ginger flavoring. And it's by Sunny Garden. Or Sunny Garden? Yeah, Sunny Garden. Such a lovely little name. But it kind of, the mixture of herbs makes me think of like what a Slavic witch would have in her apothecary cabinet. So that's why I keep that one around. It also tastes really good. So. I like the colors on the box. So that's what we have in this basket. Set it to the side. Oh, I have one more. My Twinings assortment box. And this is a mainstay for anyone with a tea cupboard. There's 4 different kinds in here. And the one everyone is probably the most familiar with is English breakfast, a classic. Tastes really nice, just with milk. And Earl Grey, of course, which I love with a little bit of vanilla syrup and steamed milk. That bergamot flavor is just unreal. And Lady Grey is like Earl Grey's sassier sister. Really lemon forward. Extremely bergamot. An Irish breakfast. Like the more jovial brother to English breakfast. Again, really good with milk. But a lot stronger. So that's the Twinings assortment pack, the requisite tea package. Okay, so next let's do our tea tins, which I have quite a few to show you. The first one is Mother's Little Helper. This one's by David's Tea. A lot of my teas are by David's Tea. I love the bright yellow lid. So this one you can see there's lemongrass in there. There's not a lot left in the tin, but those long shiny green sticks are lemongrass, which give it this really lovely citrus flavor. And this one is a very, very sleepy tea. It says The Great Escape. And brewing a cup of it really is that. It brews this like a dark burgundy color. And just peachy. More of a summer David's Tea offering, but it's really good iced. It's really good hot too. It just tastes like a juicy, ripe peach. That sounds really nice. So you can see there's diced up apple and peach in there. This is the kind of tea where you open the lid and it just smells so fragrant. Life's a peach. It smells so good. don't reach for this one as much just because it is really seasonal, but I love the tin so much. I had to have it. The next one is glitter and gold. Twinkle, twinkle. And this one's really special because it's kind of like you're brewing a magic elixir. And I'll show you why once I pop open the lid of this beautiful dark royal blue container. So there's gold food safe luster in this tea. You can kind of see the gold stars inside catching the light. And this one is just beautiful because if you hold the tea up to the light, you can see the luster twinkling in the sun. So truly a potion if I've ever seen one. And this one comes back seldomly, but when it does, I buy like a kilogram of it. It tastes like clove. This one is Le Digestif, which is a tea for tummy troubles. It's entirely herbal, and my favorite part of it is the fennel flavor, and you can see little bits of fennel inside of the tea when you look at it, but it's just, it works so well for an upset stomach. And there it is, very simple. I love these tins though. They stack so well and they look so nice on a shelf. You can see everything so clearly. And cinnamon rooibos chai with this bright orange label. This is my partner's favorite tea. I don't like it as much, but it's very cinnamon forward. I rarely reach for it, but I'll often make a cup for my partner. It's a classic. I think it's been around for a long time. Oh, and there's nothing inside. You can see how well loved it is around these parts. I'll have to get some more and refill it. And Headache Halo is the next one. I have a mega tin of this one. As you can see, there's a lot of tea here. And this one's kind of like Le Digestif in that it helps you with what ails you. But this one has a headache specific blend with a bunch of ingredients I'd never heard of. Yeah, you can see there's so much tea in there. And this one is good iced as well, honestly. It's really nice. So let's add a Kalo. And then there's Cold 911, which I remember being sold on because it tastes like, well, this is what the sales associate told me, but it tastes like Vicks in a tea form. Like drinking a Vicks Vapor Rub. And this has little juniper berries in it. Can you hear them? It smells really nice too. It's very peppermint forward, but it's really lovely. I like this one when I feel like I'm getting sick or when I have to talk for a long time. I usually brew it before my videos, actually. Okay, what do we have left here? Oh, my little mushroom canister here. This is actually from the Sears Merry Mushroom collection. And if you're curious about my Merry Mushroom collection, I'd be happy to do a little tour. All the pieces have mushrooms on them. And here's the little lid. Lovely brown color. And what do we have inside here? Let's see. Looks like we have peppermint tea, just a very basic iteration. Oh, and more of the Alice in Wonderland tea, the Mad Tea Party Blend. I'll put that back where it belongs. I probably put it in a little bag to go on a trip and then never put it back. And Eater's Digest, which is by Traditional Medicinals. This one is peppermint. Again, one of those mainstays. Every mom has this in their cupboard. And when somebody doesn't feel well, they pull it out. And Buddha's Blend. This is a David's tea, and it's a white tea. And this one is Unreal. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. Oh, and the Buzz. These are samples that I got in David's tea orders in the past. This one's very citrusy. And some more traditional medicinals. This one is Cup of Calm, which has some lemon balm in it. It's a really calming mix. Really helps you sleep. So I'll just put everything back in here. So that's the canister. And we also have this hand-foraged cramp tea, which is an iron-rich diuretic for period cramps. And this one is locally made, and it's foraged and made by a witch, actually. So that's pretty cool. But I've used it many times when I've been about to be on my period. And it helps a lot. It's called Bee Magic. And you can really see all the bits and bobs in this one. They're not really like ground down or pulverized or anything like that. And I love when tea comes in these charming little jars. It's so cute. The great thing about this is that you can reuse it when you're done. Okay, so that's all of the canisters. Shall we look in the giant box next? This is a repurposed orange crate for Christmas oranges. And there's quite a few different little bags in here. We can take a look at each individual bag. There's lots of like repeat bags because I've stocked up on things that were being discontinued. During the pandemic, the height of the pandemic, I drank a lot of tea because I felt like there wasn't much else to do. And so I've amassed a very large loose leaf tea collection. So let's start by just going through some of these packages. This first one is Sip of Sage, which is refreshingly minty and soothing. This one really is just a minty green tea. And then Movie Night, which I highly recommend if you have not had David's tea before, or have David's tea in your area. It's caramelly, it has actual popcorn bits inside of it. It's so good with a little bit of agave syrup and a tiny bit of steamed milk. It's my favorite. They discontinued it and they brought it back. Strawberry moringa, which is kind of like strawberry juice. Probably the best way to explain it. Herbally strawberry juice. Tea is kind of like weird hot fruit juice. Is that an odd observation? I don't know. And Just Beat It, which is kind of gives you an energy boost. This one's unopened. But once we reach the summer months, it will be open. And Raspberry Leaf Bliss, which is very similar to the craft tea that I showed you earlier. If you've never had raspberry leaf before, it's really quite delicious actually, and it helps a lot with menstrual cramps. And Bravismo, I'm a singer, so this one is designed for people who use their vocal cords a lot, and it has a lot of ingredients that help if you sing a lot. Peppermint Amore, which is just a basic peppermint tea. This is a really big bag, actually. And Bear Trap, which is really good iced with a little bit of lemonade. And it says it'll work every time. This one kind of has like a blackberry flavor, which I really love. And it brews this dark purple color. And then White Pumpkin, which was an October Halloween offering. And this one's a white tea, you can tell because the packaging is blue. Confusing. Wild grown rooibos, a basic rooibos, really good with milk and honey. And matcha ice cream, which has like full slivered almonds. in it, and it tastes kind of dreamy. It's really good. Kiwi's Big Adventure. The name always makes me giggle. This one has a lot of lemongrass notes, and it's really, really, really good iced with maybe just a splash of lemonade. And I have a whole set of different green teas. I think it was like a green tea exploration pack or something like that. So there's Silk Dragon Jasmine, Japanese Sencha, Goji Green Tea, and Emerald Jade Tea. And they came in a package together. These ones have like really specific brewing instructions. But I love that some of their tasting notes are like vegetal and floral, you know. Some more rooibos, so butterscotch chai. I'm almost done that one. And Witch's Brew, my absolute favorite. It has little witch hat sprinkles in it and bat sprinkles. I get it every Halloween. Every witch needs it. And let's see, Sleigh Ride. That's a Christmas classic. Also has popcorn in it, like movie night. Mostly like a red cranberry sort of flavored. Or Beer Trap. Peach Matcha. Usually use a matcha whisk for that. This one is unopened. And vanilla matcha. I prefer this one. It's just more of a classic standard. Strawberry rhubarb parfait. This one's really sweet. And Irish breakfast. Pumpkin cheesecake from Halloween season. I love anything with pumpkin in it. I love pumpkins. And blackberry jasmine blast. Really good iced as well. See, oat milk latte. Running out of this, actually. This one's really good. Just has like roasted sort of chicory root flavors. And Sweet Dreams, which is a stone ground tea latte, so you don't actually remove the tea, you just drink it whole. Kind of a weird concept, but it's really good. Some more herbal teas, Play a Peach and Rainbow Lemonade. Really good iced. These are from their summer collection a while back. Caribbean Crush, also really good iced. It has a lot of like diced up dried mango, Kenyan Tinderay, kind of like a darker, bolder version of Irish or English breakfast. I'm not exactly like a tea aficionado. I might be wrong. Oh, and we have a little friend that's joining us in the background. She's here to investigate. Forever Nuts tastes like an oatmeal cookie. More movie night, because I stocked up when I heard that they were discontinuing it. So I haven't run it in a long time. Okay, so I think the next thing we'll do is maybe get the kettle rolling. How does that sound? Do you want a cup of tea, maybe? So we have to set it to 96 degrees Celsius. And we'll hold it so that it keeps it warm. That's one of my favorite things about the Bonavita kettle. Keeps your tea warm. And in the meantime, maybe we take a little look at the Advent calendars. So, my friend Nora and I did the original 24 Days of Tea Advent calendar in December. And then December came and went, and that was really great. And then for Christmas, Nora got me the herbal 24 Days of Tea so that the tradition would not have to stop. So I'm not quite through these yet. We use it as like a bad day Advent calendar. So it's kind of like a year-long Advent instead of just for the 24 days of Advent. Very thoughtful and has been great so far. We've done about 3 days. And then the other one here is from Sipology, and it was a gift from my mother. And I have just sort of been dabbling in a couple of the teas here and there. And they're pretty good so far. And it comes with steeping sacks. And I love the way that this one is displayed. It's kind of like an apothecary's witch's wand or something like that. It's really nice to see those the glass openings on the outside of the little canisters. It's really great. So many different colors and textures. So we'll just put that back. So we're waiting for our tea. So for a vessel to make the tea, I have this little teapot, and this is from David's Tea a couple years ago. And it's a 2-in-1. So the teapot goes on top, and the little cup is at the bottom, and it doesn't have a handle, but you kind of can cup it in your hand. And there's a little lid, and it has a tiny little notch that it fits into. And I also have a David's Tea perfect spoon. This one's gold, but there's like a million different colors. And it's supposed to give you a perfect cup of tea every time if you follow the instructions. So I think I'm gonna do cold 911 because I'm feeling a little sleepy, a little under the weather, and the eucalyptus and jelly peppers really do me some good. Got my sachets here. Kind of papery, sort of a brown papery texture. Something so soothing about the kettle. It's kind of like white noise, brown noise. It reminds me of when my mom would be for work and she would blow dryer after she left. And all you would hear was the gentle hum of the blow dryer on its lowest setting so that she would. That's what the kettle reminds me of. Tea is just comfort. It's a sense of home and brewing it is a really nice ritual. Gives you a sense of self-care or sometimes care for others. Togetherness. So, I hope you'll join me in making a little cup of tea for yourself. Or taking a little pause, a moment to just be with yourself, to relax, to be at peace while we're making this little cup of tea together. I love the sound of the tea box. And perhaps for this cup of tea, I'll get a little bit of honey. My cupboard is quite nearby. I feel like honey really adds something special to the tea. Something that wasn't there before. And there's many different types of honey, actually. This one that I have here is fall honey. So the flowers that the bees were pollinating were slightly different. So you get the taste of like honeysuckle and those late season flowers. But it's like a deep copper, bronzy, golden color, whereas summer honey is a lot lighter in shade. So I'm going to swirl some on my spoon and put it into my cup of tea. Just for an extra touch of sweetness and soothing. And pour my water in because it has reached temperature. Just like that. Fill it as much to the top as we can. I hope that you have a restful sleep. And thank you so much for joining me for this little tea focused video. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Before we go, maybe we'll just pour a little bit of tea into the cup and have a little tiny warming sip.